Vox AM.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
With Anton and Mel. We're so excited to have you again. Tuned in, we've got some great content, and we're just raring to go with some stuff that we want to talk about.
Yeah.
So, our topic today.
So, so we're just talking about, that whole FOMO, or as we
FOMO.
also know it
What's
as
FOMO?
fear of missing out. So there's that stage in our lives where we're just always doing stuff. Something's happening here, something's happening there, and you just feel like you just want to be a part of it all. But realistically, how are you able to really do that and keep up with it? And do you always have to? I mean, is it a big deal if you miss out on one thing that everyone probably is going to be talking about the next day? So, have you ever felt? Because you go out a lot. You have a busy social life.
Obviously. I mean, who doesn't?
You have a busy social life. So
I do have a busy social life.
How
I
do
don't have
you-
a busy social life. No.
you really do.
Okay,
because,
maybe I do.
you know,
I have a social life. Let's just say that.
He has a very busy social life, and always every single day of the week is doing something. So it's just a case of
I've
do you
got to
feel
be, I guess, to keep busy.
you have to keep busy?
But I don't think it's a feeling of like a fear of missing out. I don't think I miss out on anything, to be honest. And normally I'm invited to it, so that's why I don't miss out.
Oh, they do have to accept the invitation.
Do I have to accept it? No, I don't have to. If I don't want to accept the invitation.
So why are you
I
always
don't.
busy?
Because-
Why are you always busy?
Because I cannot, okay? No, because I really like going out. I really like enjoying and having fun. I feel that you only live once, and when you only live once, you've got to live it, enjoy it, and just do what you can while you can.
But isn't that like a fear of
It's
just...
not fair.
Okay, isn't that just a thought that you probably are missing out on the next big thing
No.
in life?
I wouldn't say it's necessarily a fear of missing out, or neither is a thought of missing out, but it's rather a thing of living life to its fullest potential. So it's making sure that you encapsulate all your life and you do all the things that you want to do, or that you feel that you should do. It's not a fear of that. I don't fear that. If I die, I'm so sad that I haven't done X, Y, Z. I don't really care. But I want to achieve as much as I can and enjoy my life while I'm here on this earth. Because I mean, the main things that are promised in our life, we know, are death and taxes. So, death and taxes.
You heard that, guys. Death and taxes.
So you will die and you will pay tax. At some point, not for now.
I think I'm the slight opposite. Sometimes I have FOMO, fear of missing out. Sometimes, but most of the time, I would love an excuse not to go out. I'm a bit of a homebody. I'm a homebody. You're not a homebody.
I am a homebody.
I am a homebody. I am a
This shade is
homebody.
unreal.
And I like staying at home. Like, if someone says, okay, let's go out, especially if we plan too far in advance, trust me, I will be trying to make an excuse. I would love, if I am out, I'm thinking, why am I not in my bed? Like, sometimes I would love an excuse not to actually go out, and
But what I want to talk about is that little percentage that you said that you do. I'll get to the fact that you don't, but that little percentage that you do have or get FOMO. I love this FOMO, homo, hobo. All
it's
these
FOMO.
words.
FOMO.
So, but what I want to ask you is that percentage. Why do you think you get FOMO, and what is the reasoning behind that small percentage? Because if it doesn't happen most of the time, and you're really an introverted person, why then 25% of the time does it happen? Why do you think? Is it because you feel a bit lonely sometimes, or you get a bit, I don't know. Why is it?
Definitely. I suppose lonely. It's a case where, especially when you're younger, probably when you're single and stuff, when you're going out, especially if it's a club or if you're just going out with friends or whatever, if you don't go, it's like, oh, there could have been an opportunity for me to meet someone new, just experience new things with someone else, with other people that you're going out with. And so it's just a case of, for me, it would be a case of, if I was sitting at home, would it have been better if I was actually out having a good time? Who knows what could have happened? I've always believed there's always an opportunity to do something new and to meet new people. And obviously, if you're always going to spend your time indoors, then you're not going to be able to do that. And I suppose, especially when you're younger, when you're back at school and stuff, and I had this thing because my mum was very strict. Like, she didn't allow us to go out.
She's not strict, look your mum.
And she did not allow us to go out. So it was a case of when I was a tiny bit rebellious. Well, I went out with my friends. You know, when it gets past a certain time, like starting to get dark, I used to like turn off my phone to pretend I'm on the underground, so then she couldn't phone me. But then obviously when I turn my phone back on, I'll get hundreds of missed calls and voicemails of Melissa, where are you? And it was a case of, well, if I don't go, next day at school, everyone's going to be talking about it, and it's going to be Melissa at home because she's not allowed to go out. Like, so I think that's definitely where it stemmed from. And, you know, it just kind of continued. But as you get older, it's literally a case of, I don't care if I miss out. And more times, when you do go out, it's not actually that great anyway.
No, but since I've moved into my new house, it's been so interesting because I've been very to myself. I haven't been out as much, like how I would usually be out. And my work colleagues can tell you, I'd be out every day of the week. But since I've moved into my new house, with having my own space, I've not been going out. I've not been going anywhere. I've not been going to chill with anyone. I've just been kind of recluse. I don't know what that's because once you feel comfortable in your own self and you feel comfortable in actually your own company and enjoying your own company, you don't it's not like you don't have a fear of missing out. You don't have a fear of wanting to go out, perhaps. And I guess for you it might be something that you want more than just the going out.
This sounds so psychology right here. But I hear what you're saying. It is definitely now a case where sorry. Message. It's definitely a case now where everyone, I'm at that age and that stage now where everyone's just doing their own thing, like literally having their own families and stuff. So it's now a case where really there isn't much happening. There's no one going out every day of the week or every weekend or anything like that. It's literally scheduling time of when everyone is free, and it may be 2 months or 3 months down the line when everyone can actually get together. So it's no longer a case where, oh my gosh, things are happening around me and I'm fearing that I'm missing. Actually, I do have a different kind of fear of missing out. My fear of missing out is that, as I mentioned, everyone's now, all my friends are at the stage where they have their families and things like that, and I'm the one that doesn't. So it's a case of, my fear, I suppose, is that I don't have that yet. So it's always
Are you scared that it won't happen?
I wouldn't say
because one thing that we've heard, and just sorry to interrupt, one thing that we've heard in society, and society does dictate this. I mean, we won't say how old you are because that's none of their business. But once you get to a certain age,
I'm young, honey.
Once you get to a certain age, I mean, problems start. Your mindset starts once you get to about 25 anyway. Most women are 25 plus. The mindset starts to change and start to think, oh my gosh, when am I going to find this man to settle down with, to marry? And then once you get to about 30, it gets even more harder because you start thinking, this is never going to happen for me. Like, my body clock is going to tick, and I mean, I've only got 10 years left. And if I don't find somebody by 10 years, I'm not going to have anybody. I don't know if that's what you kind of go through it, or you may be thinking the same thing. I haven't got that family. I want that family unit. Where is it? Like, because I mean, most women crave the family unit kind of thing. Most of them, the majority. Some people don't, but that's fine. But most claim or want the family unit thing. So maybe that's the thing that you have.
So you've got eyelash right there. So it was just getting on my nerves.
So much to take it off.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think even before early 20s, I had everything was mapped out. Like by 25, I've been married. 26, 27, had my first child. Blah 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 blah.
You had your agenda.
I had a nice little dream set out, and then
someone came and crushed it.
Well, and then you start thinking, okay, I'm going to be a bit more realistic because I'm like now 27, 28 and there's no child, no man, no nothing. So I'll be a bit more realistic. Before I'm 30, I will. And then, 30 starts to creep around the corner. It's like, I'm just not going to say anything more because I can't afford for it to even go into the 30s, 40s. So
I guess the fear of missing out then kicks in,
definitely,
doesn't it? Because you're like, oh my gosh, if I don't go out, I'm never going to meet Mr. Right. I'm never going to see Mr. Right. And I'm never gonna... I mean, it reminds me of a time when my friends went out. They went out one evening and they invited me and I was like, oh my God, I so should have went. And they bumped into Rihanna. And I was like, oh my gosh,
see, now
if
things
only
like that, right?
I was there to bump into Riri. Wah, bad, yeah,
See, that right
and
there.
then you're like, if only I was there. Mm-hmm. Not that guys, I'm not a Riri fan, but
he is nice.
She's a nice lady.
Look at that brilliant teeth. Like,
she's pretty. She's not ugly. She's Caribbean. Hallelujah.
He can't stop showing those teeth.
Pearly whites.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yes, I wish. But then I was thinking, oh my God, if I had only just put aside my own feelings and just went to the thing, I would have probably met Ree, and then I may have gone out with Ree, and we may have had dinner together, and then who knows?
Who knows? You could have been her backing
What
singer.
I could, not even. I'm not talking about marriage. I don't know marriage yet, but I could have been introduced. And then I could have been introduced to many other celebrities. Could have got a job. Anything could have happened. But sorry, I decided not to go out. But did I feel a bit of fear of? I was like, oh my gosh, I really missed out. It wasn't even the fear of missing out. It was just I missed out.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like, oh my gosh, if only I had just went, I would have achieved much. But actually, I think there was a reason. There's always a reason for us not going to certain places.
Especially when you feel it.
Yeah.
Especially when you really feel like, no, I really don't want to go. I just don't get a good feeling about it or anything like that.
But I guess people get into a stage where desperation lets them move. The desperate emotion moves them rather than them being moved by their own understanding. So because they're so desperate and have that fear of missing out. Because they have that fear, that they're moved by that fear rather than being moved by the passion that they have.
Yeah, very true.
Just a note on FOMOs. Anyone that's going through FOMO at the moment.
Are you going through FOMO? Have you experienced FOMO? Call your GP straight away.
I'm dying. No.
Are you experiencing symptoms of FOMO?
What I wanted to say to you, viewers out there, whether you're going through some stuff at the moment, whether it's your, as usual, whether it is your body clock is ticking or whatever's happening in your life, just note that things happen in life for a reason and for a season and for a purpose. So the reason that the situation that you're in right now may not seem the way that you require it, but in due time, you will come through. But you just have to wait. Maybe this season is for you to learn something else. Figure out what you need to learn in the season
and
that
figure
you're
out
in.
quick, honest.
And figure out quick, because you don't want to get to a sense of desperation, and what happens is you're just running at speed, at someone else's speed, when it's not your speed that you're meant to be at. So you want to make sure you figure it out, what you're meant to be learning, and learn it. You got this.
You got it. You definitely have got it. And when it comes to fear of missing out, most of the time you're not actually missing out on anything, because it may not have been that great, whatever it is a case of that you couldn't get to go to, or that you find that you're a certain group of friends who you were in that group were with before, and now they seem to be doing stuff without you, and it's like, hold on, what about me? Don't worry about that, you just find your thing to do and you just do you, kind of thing. So definitely. So next topic, it's all about how to say no nicely.
And that goes for any context. That is literally for every context. I mean, even telling people, like, and politely telling people to leave your house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had to Google.
Did you?
I did Google. You know, because some people just don't leave.
It's so true.
I mean, if I lived with my mum, and some people just come to your house and they just don't go.
Yeah.
And there's polite ways to tell people to leave, but just not saying it so directly to leave. Tell them nicely.
So nicely. I think that happened to me once. I can't remember where I was. I probably was when I was at uni and people were at my house. But basically, I was so tired. I literally put on my night clothes and I said, "Good night, guys," and I went to bed. I left them there.
That's not polite.
And I don't think it's not necessarily polite. It's not actually telling to leave either, but it was literally a very, very good hint.
But I'll tell you one of the good ways that I read that looked quite cool, and I actually tried it out. Try setting a time limit on the time that someone's going to spend in your home.
Or do you tell them this time?
Yeah, you tell them. So what it is, it's like a meeting. You block that time. So I literally have to meet with you from 8 till 9, or I have to meet with you from 7 till 9, and I'm going to bed at 10 because I have work in the morning. But when you let them know in advance, at least then when you say, "Oh, I've got to go to bed at 10, remember I spoke to you about it before," you're just reminding them. It does not seem rude.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah, I get that.
Because you're actually just saying, "I reminded you," and obviously know that I've got to, but set a timed agenda in a timely manner. There's another thing. I was very much last year a whore when it came to yes. I was the whore of yes. I was like yes man.
Always
I was the yes man.
Yes man.
Can you go? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. Can you do it? No. Now I change that yes to no, because you have to understand within yourself. First, measure up whether you can, because sometimes we say yes inevitably knowing that we can't even do it, or we say yes thinking that we can shift around schedule. How about saying no? How about learning or timing yourself to say no at the beginning, and if you can, come back. You can always go, the person's not dying yet, you can always go back and say, actually, maybe we should do it. I think our top tips are, tell them you either get back to them later on, think about the question first, ask yourself the questions, do I have time for this? Am I going to be able to do it? Once you've done all those things, then respond with a yes or no. But if you haven't got the answer at that specific point in time, it's okay. It's okay to say, "I don't know at the moment, but I will let you know."
Yeah.
But make sure that you note a reminder to let the person know, because you need to be able to keep your word as well.
Yeah, I mean the common theme is just don't feel rushed, don't feel under pressure to give a response straight away. And I think that's where the harsh no can come from, and that's where the getting yourself into a crazy situation can come from as well. Take your time, say no politely.
Polite,
A
no
polite
polite. Yes, polite.
Okay, so that's all we have time for.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
As
tuning
usual,
in.
we'll be back next week
With
again
another video.
with another video, a bit more exciting than this week. I'm so excited.
Every single week is exciting. Don't mind Anton.
This next one is gonna blow you away. So tune in. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. So don't forget to like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. We really want to hear from you. We just want to hear your comments. We want to hear.
Email us.
Email us as well.
What's the email?
We'll put it in the description box down below.
She knows it.
And also, don't forget to subscribe. Please
Subscribe
to our channel.
If you like me and you like Melissa and you want to hear more of us, subscribe.
Please subscribe, give a thumbs up, and share this video. Let people know about it. And
this is only to benefit people. We want to make sure to engage,
educate, motivate, and entertain. So
yeah. Oh wow, I like that.
Yeah. So
anyway, thanks guys. Have a great day and enjoy your morning, afternoon, or evening.
And your week. All right. Take care.
Bless you.
See
Bye.
you.